Preparations for the 2024 Formula 1 season are well in progress. The race calendar for the upcoming year consists of 24 confirmed races. Most team lineups are established, and driver selections are swiftly being confirmed. The existing contracts of the current grid are helping to reduce the usual chaos of the silly season. This presents an opportune moment to delve into the expected driver arrangements for the next season. Let's explore the Formula 1 drivers of 2024 and the possibilities that lie ahead. The 2024 season will kick off much like the previous one, with the Bahrain Grand Prix in the Middle East. Free practice sessions on February 29th will mark the first official Formula 1 activities on this date. If all races proceed as planned, it will become the most action-packed Formula 1 calendar in history. Regardless of Max Verstappen's current dominance in sport, each new season offers fresh opportunities for all drivers. Starting from the top with Red Bull, let's start by reviewing their driver lineup for the upcoming season. Max Verstappen, who is well on his way to a third consecutive championship title in 2023, also possesses the longest standing contract on the grid, set to conclude in 2028. Paired with the RB19, he has found the ideal match for his undeniable skills. While some might expect the upcoming season to mirror the current one, the competition has intensified as the season has progressed. Any of the 5 drivers outside of Red Bull who have joined him on the podium have genuine aspirations. One exception could be Esteban Ocon, who appears less likely to be in contention. Given Alpine's history of personnel changes, he might find himself changing his own tires in 2024. More on this later. Max's presence is secure, positioning him as a frontrunner for the championship. However, duplicating this season's results may not be guaranteed. Joining him is Sergio Perez, who, despite speculation, holds a contract until the end of 2024. In the previous season, Daniel Ricciardo became the last driver to exit the contract early. Although McLaren incurred a cost of slightly over 20 million, it proved to be a wise move considering Ricciardo's underwhelming performance in 2022. The clamor for Perez's replacement might lead one to believe he had a difficult season. However, this isn't entirely accurate. Replacing a driver who is second in the championship doesn't make sense. Even considering Red Bull's driver dynamics, is Perez likely to contend for the championship title? Probably not. However, he will gather points from Max's rivals, fulfilling Red Bull's intentions. The main competitor to challenge is Mercedes, while Aston Martin, McLaren or Ferrari could potentially take the lead next year. Mercedes currently lacks confirmed drivers for the 2024 season. Naturally, the focus is on Lewis Hamilton, whose contract negotiations have extended for over a year, a concerning sign. Nevertheless, it's highly probable that he will continue into next year. Mercedes has significantly upgraded their car this season, making them the primary challenger to Red Bull on most occasions. While they haven't fully closed the gap, the upcoming season presents new opportunities. A fully revamped chassis tailored to their innovative side pods is assured, potentially delivering a performance boost significant enough to match Red Bull's level. Can we anticipate a repeat of the intense title battle witnessed in 2021? We can only hope so. Then there's George Russell, whose contract concludes next year and who has managed to avoid widespread speculation. To be candid, he hasn't lived up to the hype from the previous year. Lewis has outperformed him this season, and his solitary podium seems rather unremarkable amidst satisfactory performances. It's important to recognize that a single race doesn't define an entire season. Will he remain in a Mercedes seat next year? Without a doubt. There are no alternative candidates poised to perform better, and he has demonstrated sufficient competence to merit further tenure. An announcement of a 2-year contract with a potential extension based on his performance is likely. If he secures a 1-year contract with an extension option, the 2024 silly season is likely to be intriguing, potentially confirming rumors of Charles Leclerc's inclination towards a move to Mercedes. However, Leclerc is set to remain with Ferrari next year, alongside Carlos Sainz. Ferrari is unlikely to release either of them, and with no viable alternatives currently, the rationale for a switch is diminished. For now, they can enjoy their lucrative contracts. Carlos has the luxury of deferring any potential transition to the forthcoming Audi team. Leclerc would only contemplate moving to another top-tier team, and at present, such opportunities are absent. While Ferrari hasn't replicated their exceptional performance from early 2022 this year, signs of progress are evident under new management. The car's advancement aligns with the broader grid improvements. Except for McLaren and Aston Martin, can either driver challenge Max? Historical precedent suggests otherwise, but Ferrari is due for a title victory. Perhaps their most formidable competition is the captivating ensemble on the grid, McLaren. Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris emerge as an exciting pairing, both under contract for 2024. Lando embarks on his 6th season, armed with the enhanced MCL 60, aligning his car's capabilities with his remarkable talent. Accompanying him is a rookie, who seemingly possesses the potential to become the next Lewis Hamilton or Max Verstappen, although such claims might be a bit premature. Nonetheless, Piastri has made a remarkable impression in McLaren's revamped car. His adept handling of the media following the Carlos Sainz incident at Spa showcased a determined demeanor reminiscent of Kimi Räikkönen, a beloved figure for many years. Similar to Ferrari, McLaren has the potential to challenge Red Bull if the off-season unfolds favorably. With the right drivers, their success hinges on the performance of the car itself. Can we expect a battle for the driver's title between Max and Lando? Such a prospect promises an exciting contest, unless Fernando Alonso has a different outcome in mind. His contract extends until the end of 2024, and unless rumors about Lance Stroll's interest in a tennis career holds true, they will reunite at Aston Martin next season. While Alonso's reputation for being contentious contrasts with his alignment with a seemingly supportive team at Aston Martin, his involvement spans from providing live coaching feedback to Lance during races to offering commendations to various team members. He appears to be echoing the form he displayed during his exceptional 2 seasons with Renault nearly 2 decades ago. The only uncertainty about this driver lineup revolves around Lance Stroll's ongoing presence in the sport. Speculation suggests that his initial enthusiasm for Formula 1 has diminished, potentially due to reoccurring accusations of being a paid driver. It's possible that he acknowledges reaching his peak and aspires to explore other pursuits. Given his affluent background, pursuing a professional tennis career is conceivable. Should he choose this path, he is certainly capable of pursuing it. Shifting to financial matters, MoneyGram has recently expressed their intention to retain their 2 drivers for the 2024 season. The transition is admittedly sudden, but yes, Haas will continue with Hülkenberg and Magnussen in 2024. The team has faced challenges this season, primarily due to issues with managing tire and brake temperatures. Notably, Nico Hülkenberg has excelled, exemplified by his impressive 2nd place qualifying position in Canada. Kevin Magnussen, on the other hand, has failed to make an impact, following his successful role in guiding Mick Schumacher, a genuine F1 driver, during the previous season. Despite Magnussen's less than stellar performance, the lack of viable replacements and Gunter's reluctance to work with rookie drivers has secured his position, at least for the time being. Are they likely to contend beyond occasional points finishes? Clearly not, yet their contribution to the sport's entertainment remains intact. Alpine's trajectory is less certain. Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly has expected to continue in 2024. However, uncertainty surrounds the team's identity. Will it stay as Alpine, or will Renault choose to part ways with the name, as they have done in the past? Whether the team remains Alpine or transitions to Andretti Autosport, these 2 drivers will persist, aiming to achieve whatever gains lie beyond the frontrunners. The plans for 100 races have been disrupted, and with management changes, any improvement for the upcoming season appears unlikely. In fact, it wouldn't be surprising to see them fall behind another team undergoing a name change. Alfa Romeo has a title sponsorship contract with the Sauber F1 team until the end of 2023. However, from 2026, Sauber will be owned by Audi. With the Alfa deal coming to an end, Sauber may find comfort in Bottas's presence in 2024. The Finnish driver has lacked the machinery to consistently secure points this season, but his reliability, a hallmark of his tenure with Mercedes, remains unwavering. As for Bottas' partner in 2024, uncertainties linger, given Zhou Guanyu's contract expiring at the end of the 2023 campaign. Zhou's continuation depends on a strong performance in 2023, although the new owner, Audi, set to take control from 2026 onward, may pursue changes in the future. Lastly, the final team undergoing a name change in 2024 is Alfa Tauri, with rumors that the team might be transformed and known as the Hugo Boss Bulls team. This shift comes with a new mission. They are no longer just an incubator for Red Bull drivers, but will compete and share as many parts as regulations permit with Red Bull. At present, no drivers are confirmed for 2024, leading to question, how will they achieve this goal? One plausible scenario involves a combination of Yuki Tsunoda and the most promising junior driver excelling in F2 this year. Alternatively, they might consider leveraging Daniel Ricciardo's experience to foster improvement, provided the Australian is willing to put aside his pride and accept that an opportunity with a top-tier team may not materialize. If the rumors hold true, Alex Albon deserves recognition as a contender for a seat with a top team. Reports suggest that Williams is very impressed with his performance this season, leading to a contract extension until the end of 2024. However, beyond that point, speculation abounds regarding his potential move to Ferrari, Red Bull or Mercedes. At the same time, Logan Sargent finds himself in a precarious position on the grid. After each challenging race, Mick Schumacher seems increasingly likely to approach James Wolves, possibly for dinner. By now, Mick may have a better chance of securing a Williams seat in 2024 compared to Logan. Unfortunately, Logan's performances have been rather forgettable even by rookie standards. Thus, the landscape of the 2024 driver lineup unfolds, inviting predictions. Who will emerge as the favorite for the Drivers' Championship? Whose tenure might come to an end halfway through the season? Thanks for tuning in. Remember to always box here at F1 Box. Like and comment below, and subscribe for the best Formula 1 content.